Hello and welcome back to the Dividend Experiment, the channel that can help you build a sustainable dividend portfolio. The content that we discussed is intended for information and educational purposes only and should not be considered investment advice or investment recommendation. In today's video, we'll be going over the answer to one of the top questions on the Trading 212 Pi feed: why haven't I got my dividends yet? As a dividend investor, there are 4 key dates that you need to know before you can start expecting your dividends to start rolling in for each stock. First one is the declaration date. The declaration includes the size of the dividend or amount of money of the dividend being issued and outlines the record date and payment date. Of all of the 4 dates, this is the date that's more like a good to know date rather than the one that you should pay close attention to. It's just the management letting you know what will happen, but the other dates down the line are more important when it comes to your actual dividends coming in. So the second date is the ex-dividend date. The ex-dividend date is the first day that the stock trades without a dividend. Actually, the company doesn't set the ex-dividend date. The ex-dividend date is set by the stock exchange where the company's stock is traded. The ex-dividend date usually occurs up to 3 days before the record date. If you buy shares on the day of the ex-dividend date or the days after the ex-dividend date, you are not entitled to a dividend. That's what the X part means. It means without or without dividend. So ex-dividend date is the first day that you buy that goes without dividend, and you have to wait for the next one. The third important date is the record date, and the record date is also known as the date of record, is the date on which the investor must be on the company's books in order to receive a dividend. The record date is commonly confused with the ex-dividend date, and because of the similar implications, it's not really mentioned as much as the ex-dividend date. The record date is set by the company, and the ex-dividend date is set by the stock exchange. And the ex-dividend date is earlier than the record date due to the fact that there's a settlement period for stock trades on exchanges. When an investor purchases a stock on an exchange, it takes time for the investor's information to be updated on the company's books. In the US, which has the biggest exchanges in the world, financial products are on a T+2 settlement period. This essentially means that it takes 2 business days for a stock trade to settle. Number 4 is the payment date, and this is the really good one. This is when the money should be on its way to your bank account. The payment date is the date on which the dividend is paid to the shareholders. Dividend payments may be either mailed or electronically transferred to the accounts of shareholders, depending on how you bought the stock. Now, even though this is the date where we should be getting our payments into our banks, there can be some issues and delays. Delays in dividend payments. First delay could be that you're investing in foreign stocks. Due to the fact that buying stocks from exchanges all over the world has various administrative and in some cases you need to pay withholding tax on your dividend income. So this all takes time and you might see a delay in the dividend hitting your brokerage or bank account. Another delay could be that you're investing in fractional shares. You're still entitled to fractional dividends with fractional shares, but because they're split up, that means you have to wait until all that's sorted and organised. One more reason could be that you're using a custodial brokerage and there could be some delay to sorting out to you individually, as all your investments are held together with other clients. So now you have some context, we can finally answer the question of why you haven't received your dividends yet. First reason could be that you didn't buy before the next dividend date, and this means you need to wait until the next dividend, unfortunately, as you've missed out on it this time around. Another reason could be that you're just not being patient enough. There is some time between the ex-dividend date and the payment date, and this can vary depending on the range of factors mentioned earlier. For reference, when you start investing in the almost daily dividend Pi, you might have to wait anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks to start getting paid out a dividend after you hit the minimum recommended amount of £400. A third reason could be that you're buying foreign stocks and still need to wait longer. And a fourth reason is that you might not notice that the company has paused or has cut completely their dividend, and you're just waiting for a dividend that will never come. If you still haven't received your dividend and you don't think it's any of these reasons, leave a comment in the YouTube feed and see if anyone can help you out. If you liked this video, and if you made it this far, I'm guessing you probably did, then I have some good news for you. I'm giving away my PDF guide to the 10 dividend investing commandments, or the criteria that I use to pick dividend paying stocks, and I'm giving it away to you for free. All you need to do is submit your email in the link below and it'll get delivered to your inbox straight away. Again, that's for free. But that's not the only benefit of joining the email. You also get updates on the almost daily dividend portfolio, interesting stock ideas or news, and special deals and free stuff that I can share with you. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you on the next video. See you!